classroom. 教授 professor. 教学 to teach, teaching. 教训 is to teach someone a lesson, or to scold someone or reprimand someone, chide somebody, to teach them a lesson, a morality. 从事故中吸取教训 I've never heard this phrase before. 从事故中吸取教训 to learn a lesson from the accident. So I think 事故 is an incident, okay, usually not good incident, okay. 教育 to teach, educate, inculcate education. 教员 teacher, instructor. 较比较 or 比较 okay, it depends on the province or the dialect. 比较 or 比较 I've heard both. It just means to compare or comparatively or relatively. 阶段 it's a stage or phase. So if you have a project that comes in different phases, that have different time periods set for different phases, it's 阶段, okay? 阶级 is a social class, a word, a phrase that we shouldn't use these days. 阶级. Now, 结实, when you talk about objects, strong, durable, or people that are sturdy, tough, or strong. Or it's also a slang. If it's a euphemism. If you say, "Oh, 他很结实," it really means that you think that they're chubby and fat. But "Oh, 他好结实哦," it means you're fat. 接 to meet, receive, welcome, pick up. To receive, take hold of, catch. 接触 to come in contact with, to meet up with. 接待 when referring to guests, to all visitors, receive, host, admit, reception. 接到 to receive. 接见 to receive a guest, okay, to meet. 接近 is to come close, to approach. 接受 is to accept. So if you accept the terms of a contract, you would 接受, okay? 接受合约的条件. So terms of a contract is 条件. Okay? You want to catch a ball or something. 接着 it's to catch something, or to follow, to carry on. Or 接着 is immediately after or following. So you say, 我明天要去买菜，接着我要到运动房. It means you're going shopping at the market tomorrow, and then immediately following, you're going to the gym. Okay. 街 road, street, thoroughfare, downtown, shopping district. 街道 road, street. 节 is a segment, section, division, sequence of events, proceedings, program, festival, holiday. To save or to economize is also 节省. You'd say 节省. Okay. 节目 is a program or item of a program. 节日 is a festival day or holiday. And here's the 节省, which is to save or economize, or as adjective, economical, thrifty, frugal. 节约 to economize, save, or austerity. 结构 is the structure or construction, the composition. 结果 is a result or outcome. Consequently, finally, as a result. 结合 to join together, unite, marry, combine, integrate, unity, combination. 结婚 is to marry, to get married, or a marriage. 结论 is conclusion, a verdict. 结束 is to finish, conclude, wind up. 姐姐 elder sister. 姐妹 sisters. Now remember that in the Asian community, it's like just a term of endearment sometimes to call somebody, oh, elder sister, blah, 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 even though they're just a close friend, okay? 解 是 okay? 解 is to loosen a knot, okay? To unfasten, to free, to relive, okay? To put an end to dispel, dissolve, be dissolved, understand, comprehend, realize, solve, explain, interpret, okay? 解答 or 解答. 解答 is to answer, explain, or solve. 解放 is to liberate, okay? 放 is to emancipate or free, okay? 解决 is to resolve or to finish. 他把那些剩饭全解决了. It means he finished all the food that was left over. 解决了. 解释 to explain, clarify, interpret. Explanation, interpretation. 介绍 introduce, present, recommend. 我给你介绍介绍. Let me introduce you. The colloquialisms is just, to repeat is kind of to make it a little bit less stodgy. 我给你介绍介绍. You could just say 我给你介绍 and that's it. But it makes it sound friendly. 我给你介绍介绍. Okay, so for regular students, okay, for students, 借 it's terms of office. For regular sessions, conferences, tournaments, terms of office is the word 借. Okay, I'm not familiar with this word. 借 also means boundary, world, and circle. That's more common. Okay, natural world is 自然界. Academic circles is 学术界. Okay. 商业界 is the business world. Or I guess the music industry would be like 音乐界 music world. Okay. 借 is also to borrow. 跟他借钱 to borrow money from him. 我把我的字典借给他 means I lent my dictionary to him to use. Okay. 斤 is a unit in the Chinese weight system. It's half kilogram. 今年 this year, the current year. 今后 is from today on. In the future, hereafter. 今天 is today. Nowadays, the present. Next. 金 is gold. Usually we call it yellow gold, which is 黄金. 金属 is a metal. It's a metal product. It doesn't have to be gold. 仅仅 the repeat word is actually necessary. It means only, merely, just, barely, scarcely. So unlike what it was 介绍介绍 like that, that's optional, the repeat, but this is not. 仅仅 is it's the two words are necessary. 仅仅 only, merely, just, barely, scarcely. Okay. 仅 is to the greatest extent. Okay, so to the utmost or furthest. 尽早 means really early, extremely early. 尽东边 it's the easternmost location. 井上面 is the highest place. 上面 okay. 尽管 freely, without hesitation, without restrictions. Or 尽管 尽管 ... do or yeah. Although, still, in spite of, still. Example. 尽管他身体不好，好还继续工作，可还继续工作。尽管他身体不好，可还继续工作。In spite of her ill health, she still continues to work. 尽量 to the full extent. I've heard it pronounced 尽量 okay, instead of 尽量尽量你尽量吃 if you're invited to a dinner and the hosts tell you 你尽量吃 we have plenty, eat as much as you want. Now, 紧 also means tight, taut, tense, urgent, important, pressing near. 紧急 urgent, pressing, critical. 紧张 nervous, intense. Critical, tight or short, in terms of a situational supply. Okay, next. 进 is to enter, to move forward. 走进商店 walk into the store. 进步 is to make progress. Advancement, improvement. Advance, make progress, improve. 进攻 it means to attack, assault. Assault, offensive attack. 进化 is to evolve, as in evolution, or to develop. 进口 is to import. 进口 okay. 进来 it means to come into. 走进来 is to walk in some area. Okay. 进去 is to go towards something. 进去 walk in. 进来 it means you're inside the room. If you're telling somebody to come inside the room, you say 走进来. Whereas if you tell somebody to walk away into another room, 走进去那间屋子. Okay. 进入 enter, go into. 进行 proceed, to go ahead, carry on, undertake. 进修 to receive further training, pursue further studies, further training. 进一步 is to go a step further. 近 means close in proximity. 近来 is recently, of late, lately. 尽 exhaust, use up, come to an end. To do one's utmost, try one's best, live up to. Exhaustively, exclusively, to the highest degree. Okay. 尽 strength, energy, force, mental or spiritual vigor. Drive, spirit, air, manner, expression. 看他那紧张劲儿 It's to look at his nervous state. Okay. Interest, relish, gusto. 学数学真没劲儿 you're saying 学数学 is study of mathematics. 真没劲. It's a little bit awkward grammatically. You'd say 我真没劲学数学 is probably better. 我真没劲学数学. I really don't have the spirit, inspiration to learn mathematics. Okay? 禁止 to forbid or prohibit or ban. 京剧 is Peking opera, so Chinese opera. 京 when talking about a place or experience, to go through, pass through, deal in, stand, endure. 他经不起这种打击. 打击 is like when you're affected by something negative. 打击 is a bad experience, okay? An attack, essentially. 打击 is some sort of attack on your being. Okay, now. 她经不起, it's she cannot tolerate the experience. Okay. Okay, next. 竞争竞赛. Okay. Where am I? The light needs to be here so we can see everything. Okay, we need the light here. Just went to the wrong page. Oops. Okay, next. 经常 frequently, often, regularly. 经过 to pass by, pass through, go through. Prep as a result of, after, through by means of, process, course. 经济 is economy, economics, financial condition, income. 经理 manager, director. 经历 to experience, undergo, or as noun, experience or past career. 经验 experience. 惊奇 surprised, amazed. 惊人 astonishing, amazing, alarming. 惊讶 surprised, amazed, astonished. 精彩 brilliant, splendid, wonderful. Here's the thing, it's more exciting. The word is really exciting. If you say a show is really exciting, it's you say, oh, 这节目真精彩. It's exciting. Okay, it's really not so much they say. Okay, next. 精力 is your vitality, your energy, your vigor. 精神 mind, consciousness, just essence, spirit. 精神 vigor, vitality, drive, vigorous, lively, spirited. 景 is a well. 景色 scenery, landscape, or scene. 警察 it's police, police officer, policeman. 警告 warn, caution, admonish. 竞赛 compete, race, competition, race, contest. 竞争 to compete, competition. 敬爱 respectful, honorable, esteemed. 敬礼 is to salute or give a salute, give a greeting. 此 it's 此之敬礼. Okay, so with best wishes when you close a letter. 此致敬礼. 此致敬礼. Okay. Next. 静 like 安静 is quiet, peaceful, or still. 镜子 mirror. 照镜子 is to look at one's reflection in the mirror. Lens, glasses, spectacles. 放大镜 is a magnifying glass or magnifier. 纠正 to correct a mistake, to put right, or as noun correction. 究竟 after all, in the end, actually, exactly. 9 is the number 9. 9月 is the month of September. 久 for a long time, long since, or 久 wine, liquor, alcoholic drink. 旧 is old, outdated. If you say 寻旧, it just means you want to talk about the past in a sentimental sort of way. 救 also means to save, rescue, help. 救 is also a word that means very, very commonly used. This is one of the most common words ever. Immediately, right away. 他昨天就来了. He arrived yesterday. 就 is to describe already. Okay. 他吃饭就走了. He left as soon as he had eaten. 他就不请我，你就不请我，我也来了。Even if you don't invite me, I'll still come. 只要你愿意，我就跟你一起去。As long as you agree, I will go with you. 他不来就不来吧，反正我们不能强迫他来。If he doesn't come, he doesn't come. Anyways, we cannot force him to come. So 他不来就不来，不来就不来。Okay, that's the word 就 that we're on right now, which is the reason why it's really common. It's a connector word. 他不来就不来，不来就不来。Okay, it's colloquialisms. 反正我们不能强迫他来。In any case, 反正 in any case. Yeah. Next. 就是 Example, 就是 Okay. 别担心你的工作，回家好好休息就是了。Don't worry about your work, just go home and get good rest. Okay. 不是就是他不是在图书馆，就是在食堂。If he's not in the library, then he is in the dining hall. Okay. 就是也 even if 就是他去，我也不去。Even if he went, I'm not going. Okay. 舅舅 a mother's brother, uncle. 住户 a residence, to live, reside, or dwell. Okay. Wait a second, that's 居住. Sorry, the word is 居住, to live, reside, or dwell. 局长 okay, is the head or director or chairperson. 橘子 is orange tangerine. 橘子汁 is orange juice. 举 means to raise or lift, hold up. Cite, enumerate. 举一个例子 is to cite an example, to raise an example. 举一个例子 Okay, it's a really common use. 举办 to hold, like a conference or exhibition or competition. 举行 is to hold a ceremony or conduct a ceremony. Okay, next. 句 sentence, line or verse. 句子 I'm talking about language. It's a sentence. 巨大 is great, enormous, or huge. 拒绝 refuse, reject, turn down, refusal. 具备 when speaking of necessary conditions, qualifications, or requirements. Have, possess. 具体 concrete, specific, particular. It's usually used to describe, like, from a philosophical perspective. You're talking about something tangible, it's 具体. So really concrete, specific, and particular, it's tangible. 具体. Okay. 具有 to have, possess, to be equipped with. 俱乐部 is a club. Okay. 剧 is also a drama, play, opera. 剧场 is the theatre. 剧 occupies sees according to. 据说 it is said. It's like a it is rumored almost, or it is how to say 据说 is 传说. It's like a like something historical. 据说 is like, oh, I hear, or historically it's been like assumed that, and this is how it goes, you know. 距离 distance, gap, separation. Okay, preposition apart from, at a distance. 我家距离北京30公里。I would have flipped the words. 我家的距离, maybe my house. You have to have a possession of my house's distance, okay? 我家的距离. Or maybe 我家离. I would just say 我家离北京30公里. You don't need 距离. 离 is all you need. Okay, 我家离北京30公里. So there's a little bit not quite right in the way that they presented this example. 卷 to roll up, sweep off, carry along, roll, scroll. 绝 certainly, definitely. 我绝不同意. Under no circumstance will I agree. 我 I 绝 never 不同意 agree. 绝不 is never. Okay, sorry. 绝不 because 同意 means agree. 同意 is agree. Okay. 决定 decide, make up one's mind, decision, resolution. 决心 determination, resolution, decision. 觉得 feel, think. 觉悟 become aware of, become awakened, realize. Consciousness, awareness, understanding. 绝对 absolute, absolutely, definitely. Next. 军 an armed force as a whole, the army, military. 军队 军队 so you don't want to go 军 okay, that's not right. 军队 军队 okay, 军队 okay, 军事 military affairs, military mottos. And we're done with the J's.